Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is your instructor Joy. Let me first play a tune for you. This was 2-octave A major scale in extremely high positions. So I get a lot of technical questions regarding playing in very high positions. So we all have to deal with that one sooner or later. So I thought I'm gonna make a video that 5 common mistakes that I see in my teaching studio. But before I go into that, I would like to thank you all for your continued support, booking lessons with me, sending me donations here and also in my Patreon page. With your kind comments, encouraging words and emails, I truly appreciate. I also encourage you all to join the Facebook group, which you can find in the description below. There are a lot of nice violinists there. If you like, you can share your playing there, and then you can get feedback from other violinists, and then you can also interact with all of us. So I hope you get to join us. So when it comes to high positions playing, it's very hard. There are of course many things that one could work on it, but I thought simply pointing out 5 common mistakes that I see a lot, you might have a clear idea what to avoid and what to pay attention to. Number 1, forgetting to bring your left hand. So when we go to higher positions, sometimes we know the finger has to go there, but when we go higher, we like to bring fingers without bringing the hand, something like this. Even if I get these notes right, but the rest of the notes will be out of tune sooner or later. So because there's a big body of the violin, we have to bring our hand around it. So bring your hand with you, not just a finger, but take your hand with you. So when it comes to 5th position, so from 3rd, 5th position, already the left hand gets turned around. So again, 3rd position, 5th, 7th, 9th, on and on. Yeah, 11th, on and on. So from 5th position onward, you have to understand there's a big body, so we have to bring our hand around it, just simply by turning around the body. Yeah, that's the very first mistake that I see. And if you think about it, it makes sense, but somehow we don't always remember bringing our hand along because we're so focused on bringing finger on that spot. So just bring your hand around the body of the violin. That will already make significantly easier to play in tune from 5th position onwards. That was common mistake number 1. Common mistake number 2, we forget to bring the thumb with us. So we know the thumb stays on the side of the neck in the lower positions until the third position. But from the 4th position onwards, the thumb starts going slightly underneath. From the 5th, it's completely underneath. And then from 11th position or 12th, the thumb even starts going on the side. So this is the 3rd position. 5th. Sorry, 3rd. See if I can make it a little more visible. 3rd. 5th. You see that? 7th. 9th. 11. Now 11th position, the thumb has come a little around. Now 13th. From 11th position onwards, the thumb does not keep climbing up, because if we bring too far away from where the body and the neck is joining, then we're going to have a hard time to go back. So we stay there. The 3rd position, 5th, 7th, 9th, 11th, 13th, 15th. Yeah, the thumb goes from 5th position onwards, underneath and around it. Okay, that's number 2 common mistakes that I see. Number 3, we forget to raise our hand in the extremely high positions. Just like in the 11th position onwards, the thumb goes around. Now we start turning our left hand around the body of the violin, but in the higher positions, turning around is not enough because the finger is stretching a lot, and then it's very hard to play with a relaxed finger. So let's see, 5th, 7th, 9. Here, already from 9th position onwards, you have to raise your hand upwards. I'm gonna try again. 5th, 7th. Now 9. If I do nothing, I can play it, but the finger gets flattened, which means there's a little tension there, and it's gonna be hard to vibrate either. So, because turning around the violin is not enough, so what we have to do is we have to bring our left hand upwards, like that. By doing that, we're lengthening our finger, therefore we can gain more relaxed finger joint and be able to vibrate and control the intonation. Again, 5th, 7th, 9. So my hand is quite upward. Now when you do that, make sure your hands is raised upwards enough until you see the fingers curve. Which brings to my next common mistake, curved fingerings. So when we go to higher positions, we're so busy reaching it, and we try to reach it with all the way extended fingertips, and forgetting that we need to keep the finger joint curved, no matter it's pinky or other fingers. The reason being is, unless you can curve the fingertip, that means you're quite tense with your left hand, which means we have less control. So by securing curved finger joints, especially the last one, especially with the pinky, we're securing the relaxed finger joints, and also be able to vibrate. Remember, it's very important to have the curved finger joint in order to vibrate. Yeah, so it's especially when you go to 9th, let's say 5th, 7th, 9th, 11, 13. Here, make sure your fingertips are all curved. I hope you can see that. Not like this. This is a common mistake that I see. Even when you reach that one, because it's there's so much tension, you're gonna lose control sooner or later. So you want to keep it curved, which means you need to bring hand upwards in order to create that lengthened or longer finger. Yeah. Okay. So that was list 4. Last one is when you play in extremely high positions. Understand that when you go higher positions, so when you bring your left hand around it, it gets quite crowded with both hands. So you're playing like this, and then in an extremely high position, like from 9th, 10th, 11th, 13th, 14th onwards, there's very little space. So simply by bringing your violin a little to the left, you're gaining a little more room, which will help us again to relax and be able to be more in tune and control. So here, 5th, 7th, 9th. Here, you want to start turning your violin a little to your left. Now even more, and then sometimes you even have to flatten your violin by bending your back backward. Again, 5th, 7th, 9th. Now 11. Now I'm bringing my violin to my left. 13, 15. Now even more to my left so that I have enough room not to be crowded with the curved fingers. Yeah. So I hope this gave you some ideas. Being able to play in tune and beautifully, and even when it's in extremely high positions, are very, very important technique when it comes to intermediate and advanced level players. That's something that will distinguish us from the rest of the players. If you have great control in high positions with a tone and intonation, that's something not many people can do. So I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching and hope to see you again. Bye bye.